All right, so let's think about our family and our loved ones and all the things that we need during the holidays. And you know what? Wellness is so important. We've got the dry air. We've got heaters. We've got, dry throats. We've got some nasal issues. And this time of year, when we've got all that dry heat, well, there's no better time to get the Airvana Aspire 2.25 gallon top fill digital humidifier. Well, you're saving a little under $21 on this. This is on a sale price of $88.21. We've got some exclusive colors here at QVC. The taupe and the sage are exclusive to QVC, but can I tell you, like, as a host, I need a humidifier all the time. We're using our, voices all the time. And one of the host mentors said, you know what you need? You need a humidifier at night. So let's talk about this one. This is the humidifier. It comes with this amazing remote control, a large, huge 2.25 gallon capacity removable water tank. All right, let's go through colors on this. So this color right here is graphite gray. Then we have pearl white. We only have 420 on that pearl white. Very limited in the sage green. We only have 600 on that. And we have warm taupe. So let's bring in Ginger Walt, who is so good with all things that are personal and home goods. Hi, Ginger. Nice to see you.
Thank you, sweet. Great to be here too. And you know what? Right now, you said it. It's essential for you to have this in your space. If you don't have one of these in your dressing room, it is pretty much essential for you, because for those of us who wake up in the morning and if your heat has been on and you definitely feel like you're getting a scratchy throat, or maybe you're catching a cold and you feel like, guess what? You're going to need that humidifier in your home. In fact, the Mayo Clinic recommends between 30 to 50% in your home, and pets actually up to 70% from the USDA that recommends it. But this is great because it's holding a larger capacity than some of the other humidifiers.
Yeah.
I know you don't have to babysit it,
right.
So you can actually have this run on that 2.25 gallon tank. I'm gonna actually turn it off here for a second, because one of the really unique things that I love about it is not only the wand that does come off there, and you can take that attachment with that dual port for the nozzle.
Yeah,
you can
I
actually
love
put
this
that
adjustable
right on there as well, and then you can keep this for when you want to have it bedside and have it a little bit taller at 30 inches. But let me take that off for a second, because I want to show you this is a built-in handle. I love that feature, because now, even though it's a top fill, sometimes you want to take it over to the bathtub or take it over to a big sink and fill it up, and then you're ready to go. The great thing too is that, I'm going to put that wand back on it. The great thing too is that you have a remote control that's with it, so that if you do want to operate it by a remote control, you can certainly do it. Everything on that remote control is also on that LCD screen. So here you can see, I just want to walk you through this really quickly. That's your on off. Then you have 3 different modes for putting on that wonderful humidity. Then you also have a built-in timer that's going to take you from continuous run from 1 to 12 hours. Then we go over here. We wanted to give you a really super cool feature, and that has 5 different LED lights that are in there, from blue to purple to green, white, and then red, and then off, which I love that feature. And then here you can set your humidity level from 40 all the way up to 80, and it goes up in by 5 degrees at a time. And then, so if you really want to add in that humidity right away, you can. And then for those of you who don't like any lights, like I'm very sensitive to lights at nighttime, you can put on that night light feature. And then we also added in something that I think is so super unique. Right on the side, push it in once, and then out pops that wonderful tray. That's for your essential oils. Now, if you're feeling like you're under the weather, maybe you have a cold, and doctors recommend, put that humidity back in your home. You can add that eucalyptus, and now you have that aroma. I love lavender too. Now you have the aromatherapy that is added into your home setting, which we all love those scents. But let me just tell you, one of the great things that I love about this too is if you don't use it all the time and you have that water sitting in there, On the tank surface, we have added in an antimicrobial inhibitor, which inhibits the growth of bacteria on the tank, on that water. And that is so important for when you're looking for a wonderful humidifier. And the output on this is cool to the touch. And it's for a large space because that tank is super large. It's 757 square feet. So you're going to use this in your living room, your bedroom. You can put this in the kitchen. You can in any sort of a gathering area where you need to add that humidity back into your space. Definitely have that in. And because of the tank size, it is going to run for a longer time. So you don't have to babysit it.
Right. How many hours?
52 hours.
52 hours. How many days is that, Ginger?
I know.
I mean,
well, more than 2 days, which is so great. That's on the low setting. And if you do want to crank it up, you can certainly do that. It'll run for 26 hours on that high setting. The great thing, too, is that it has that built-in humidity. It measures the relative humidity. So if you're looking at yours and it's around the 20% range, guess what? It's too low. It's really, really low, and it'll stay dry for your humidity there in the studio. Mine, I've been cranking mine for a little bit. So remember what the Mayo Clinic recommends your home should be between 30 to 50%. And you know what? You'll feel it. You'll feel it when you do start to put that humidity back into the home.
Ginger,
and it's a ultra fine mist. So
I'm gonna like just keep this. I told him, I said, can you please keep it next to me the whole show, like maybe the 3 hours? Do you know what I mean? We've got a great animation, Ginger. Will you walk us through?
Absolutely. So here is the unit itself, and it is nice and large too with that wand. It's about 30 inches tall. You have that removable top because it is a top fill. You also have that wonderful carry design, so that built-in handle. And then you just put that top on once it's filled up. You have the adjustable humidity controls. You have 3 mist settings. The on-off, you can also put it in a night mode, which I love. And there you can see that ultrasonic, very fine, microfine little mist that's going to come out. And the oil tray. I love that essential oil tray because with everything else that Airvana has done, and they've been in business for over 30 years too, in the home environment and air treatment industry. So they really wanted to give you something with this Aspire series that was going to give you a little bit extra than what the other ones that you maybe have seen out on the market. So if you're just now going to be gathering with your family and you're experiencing that, that scratchy throat when you get up in the morning where you want to grab for a glass of water, or maybe you're one
dry and thirsty when you wake up. Or how about your kids, Ginger? Like little kids, right? Like they've got all this like dry nose. This is like the perfect gift for your family. That's the thing. I love so many things about it. You touched on so many things. I love that this has, this incredible wand that you could put next to the side of your bed, and all of a sudden, that mist is reaching you while you are sleeping, right? You've got this 2.25 gallon tank that lasts 52 hours. There's so many functions on this, and the remote makes it great. I wanted to kind of show you that there's some great like night lights on this as well. I
love that feature. And it's just a little bit of fun, know?
And then this incredible, smart kind of technology that actually tells you how much. So very customizable on exactly the level of humidity that you need. And the 750 square foot, I mean, that's like bigger than my garage. I know that. That's a huge, possibly like living room and den area, right? Or the kitchen area. That's like your whole family will be able to take advantage of this. And that's the thing. This is the kind of jumbo size 2.25 gallon, right?
Oh, it is. It definitely is. And it's a nice, fine, ultra fine mist. So if you do have this next to furniture, it's not going to saturate your furniture. We actually measured the amount of output of vapor that it is. It's more than 1.34 cups of vapor per hour that this is outputting.
Oh, I can feel it right now, Ginger. We should just have this like next to the host at all times. So, we're talking for 3 hours, right? Let me go through the colors on this. The sage and the taupe are exclusive to QVC. This color right here is graphite gray. And look at that cool light in there. And,
cool?
Yes.
Love
and
that.
Here's that, aromatherapy kind of, for those essential oils. Can you imagine like eucalyptus or lavender? Then we also have pearl white. We have the sage green. And finally, warm taupe. All right. Thank you so much, Ginger. I'm going to
Thank
just set
you.
this down right here next to me throughout the show. I
You
was
need
like,
to point those nozzles right
oh
to
my
your
gosh, the
area,
customizable
right?
nozzles are everything.
Yes. And now you can just feel that wonderful humidity. Thank you, darling.
We have something from Pop